Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So today's video is something that I'm really excited to film. It is a clean with me. Today is cleaning day in our house, so I thought I'd just start off by showing you a few products that I do actually use. Now these can change from week to week depending on what we've got in the cupboard that needs using up, but you'll get the gist of the kind of things that we use. So I use polish, so this is just the Asda Zone multi-surface polish, but sometimes we get Mr. Sheen. So I've got the Mr. Sheen one as well because there's not much left of this one, and with that I just polish all of the pine surfaces. You see, it's a multi-surface spray, so you can use it on anything. I know that some people use it on like glass coffee tables and things like that, but we don't have any of those in this house, so I don't need to. So that's the first one, and I just use it with a duster, nothing fancy. Then I've got glass cleaner, so this one's the Mr. Muscle one. I just use that for mirrors, and I also use it to wipe over my computer screens for work, and my laptop as well for work, just to get rid of any residue of dust and bits and bobs that kind of fly around in the air. Then I use bleach, so this for the toilet. I do actually put a little bit of this in the sink and the bath as well, just to give it that extra bit of fresh and clean smell. So I know you're not supposed to mix cleaning products because you know it's meant to be really bad, but I will hold my hands up. I do put a bit of bleach in with other products in the bathroom, just because I feel like the bleach makes it smell really clean, and then the other products obviously do the other bits and bobs that they're meant to do. This week we've got this Astonish Hibiscus Blossom Daily Shower Shine to use. Obviously it's meant to be used on like the shower, but I will probably use it on like the taps and the shower head and stuff like that, and maybe even to some extent work surfaces and windowsills, because I really like the smell of this. This is a limited edition one. I think my mum got it from Asda, but yeah, it's a limited edition one, so they don't always have it. So when they don't have it, I use Viacal, or as well as, but what I've been using the last few weeks is this one, the white vinegar spray by Star Drops, just purely because it was one of those things that I bought a few months back because I saw someone else was using it, but I absolutely hate the smell of vinegar when it's meant to be clean. So I just mixed that with a bit of the Fabulosa stuff just to give it a bit of a scent. So I've been trying to use that up. As you can see, I've almost finished, so I'll probably use the rest of this, and then I'll carry on using the Astonish Daily Shower Spray. So that's that. If I'm not going to use the Shower Shine spray on windowsills, then I will use just some multi-surface wipes. So I use this to wipe all of the bins out, all the worktops, my desk, because my desk is not pine, it's like that white painted finish, and like my keyboard and all bits and bobs like that. So just cheap pack of multi-surface wipes. And then to do the glass cleaner, I just use, this is actually an old tea towel, but I know a lot of people use microfiber cloths. I find personally that microfiber cloths leave little particles of dust all over the surface, and I really don't like that. So I just use a blue one, and then I use the green one just to wipe over any residue of product that's left in the bathroom. So for example, if there's any little tiny watermarks where I rinse the bath after I've cleaned it all, then I'll just wipe over it using that green cloth. I also use the Harpic toilet gel stuff. I'll show you when I clean the bathroom because it's in there at the moment, but yeah, I just use pretty much any one of those to put in the toilet afterwards. And I think, and obviously downstairs we've got a lot of we've got wooden floors and tiles, so I use a mop with floor cleaner, but up here it's mainly carpet, and in the bathroom I just use like a multi-surface cleaner spray similar to like this, but we've got various different ones that I'll just use to mop over the floor with, and I just use a J cloth in there. Obviously we're going to get on and clean now. I've just got to run downstairs because when we clean in this house we clean all of the bed sheets as well. So this morning I've changed my bed I need to change my little brother's bed. Mum did hers, and then obviously we washed them all, so I just need to go downstairs in a minute, grab the sheets out of the washer, pop them on the line to dry whilst we got a bit of sunshine, and then obviously pop the next load in. So it's a very, very busy clean. It takes a few hours, so it's like mid-morning now, so I'll be doing it until at least the afternoon. Obviously it will take me a little bit longer today because I'm going to be talking through bits and bobs with you guys. But yeah, I just thought this would be fun. It's one of my favourite things to do, one of my favourite things to watch, and I know that, you know, everyone cleans ever so slightly differently, so if you can pick up some tips and tricks from me, I know that I certainly pick up a few bits and bobs from other people that I watch on YouTube. So hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and let's get into the video. So since I last spoke to you probably about 5 minutes ago, I've just put my hair up. I've taken my jumper off because it's really warm today, and the washing machine's not actually finished, so I will have to go down in a little bit and check on that. So I thought that I'd just start in my little brother's room, because his room is a complete tip, to be honest with you, and it needs some serious TLC. So I will just quickly pan around and show you. So this is his room at the minute. I don't know what he does in his sleep, but he seems to have a fight with his bedclothes.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room.
That is the bed changed. So that's basically just for decorative purposes, so that it ties the rim in with the blue and everything. So obviously all I've got to do in here now is polish, wipe the worktops, window ledges, mirror, and clean this little area here, then hoover. So here I'm just taking the glass cleaner to wipe over the TV. I then take the polish to wipe over the tops, sides and front of the chest of drawers. I also wiped over the shelves that you can see just above my head. Just taken the glass cleaner again to clean the mirror, and then I use the duster to wipe over the bedside table. So in my room, as you can see, I have a fireplace. So this is obviously a decorative one, but behind it obviously is a facility to have an open one. We just decided against it up here, but downstairs in the lounge there is one, which you'll see later on. So I'm just going to take, just because I really like the smell of it, this, and just wipe over the tiles. These are actually original tiles from when we moved in. Can we just appreciate how cute this is, by the way? It's like a mini fire utensil, I guess. So again, as you would have just seen, I took the glass cleaner to wipe over my picture frames, and I'm just using it to wipe over all of the mirrors. And that is pretty much it. So obviously I just need to tidy up the bits and bobs in here, and then just polish the surfaces that need to be polished. I also just use the duster to wipe over the top of my fireplace. So I'll do that. I'm not going to show you just because I just showed you that in my little brother's room. And obviously polishing is polishing, it's not hard to do. So I also just use the tea towel that I use with the glass cleaner to wipe over the picture frames and the base of the bedside lamps in my mum's room. So here I'm actually just cleaning a full length mirror, but it's out of shot so you can't see. Why is that such bad lighting? Anyway, I'm just gonna wipe the work surface. Don't know why I keep calling it a work surface. Windowsill. So I just shake the net curtain out. Try and do this without showing you where I live. So here I'm actually just cleaning my home office slash beauty room. So as you can see, I'm using the glass cleaner to wipe over the computer screens, the mirrors, and the keyboard, and obviously where my mouse and things sit as well. The final room upstairs, other than the bathroom, is our spare room that I'm in at the minute, where my niece stays when she stays over. But it's also used as like the ironing and washing room, so minimal is kind of done in here. Again, I just polish all the surfaces, but most of the time there's clean washing on the bed that's either just been washed, just been ironed, or obviously literally just come out the dryer or off the line. So this room never looks tidy until all of that's been put away. But as I mentioned, Monday is the day that we clean all the bed sheets, do all the washing, etc. So until all of that's done, this room won't look like fully done, if you know what I mean. So I'll just quickly show you. So we've got the washing piles on the bed here. So yeah, I literally just dust over the shelf, dust over the bookcase, chest of drawers, and then hoover in here. Again, wipe over the window ledge. And just wipe over the TV. But as you can tell, it's pretty much tidy other than this. But once all the washing has come off the line and been folded up, then all of this will be put away in the various bedrooms, and then obviously that will just be left as is. So it's kind of a multi-purpose room, but obviously it's just one of those rooms where it just needs to be there. So I'm going to quickly whip over this and then we'll get onto the bathroom. So now we're on to the bathroom. So I'll quickly just pan over. I've just basically put the shampoo and toothbrushes and stuff up there so that the bath's all clean and free from any clutter. So what I'm going to do in here is obviously use the bleach, the Harpic toilet stuff, which I mentioned earlier. I just use this one at the minute, but they do yellow, blue, green, all different colours. But yeah, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the Star Drops white vinegar spray, and I'm also probably going to use that hibiscus daily shower shine, just because it smells nice. So I'm going to wipe over all the bath, the taps, etc. I just use a J cloth for all of that. I'll clean the toilet. I've just topped up the toilet rolls. Don't come at me for them being uneven. I always do it that way because this one will probably run out in the next few days, and then there'll be 4 left, and obviously that is even. And then at the end I just light a candle. So I'm just going to obviously set you up. I'll show you what I'm doing, and then obviously I'll show you the after. Okay, so hopefully you can see. To mention that I just cleaned the mirror behind me, again using the glass cleaner and the blue cloth. I've already done that, so you can't even see me, and I'm just popping on my rubber gloves to try and protect my gel nails. And also I get really sensitive skin and a little bit of contact dermatitis on my fingers when they are exposed to too many cleaning products. So yeah, got my gloves on and I'm gonna just crack on. So I'm just, I don't know if you can see that, I'm just going to use this just to spray over the taps on the bath and also the shower heads. I'm then going to use the bleach just to literally squirt around the sides of the bath. That one's all empty, but I've got a new one. And then I'm just going to use the hibiscus one to just spray on the tiles, and then also again all around the bath. You might think it's excessive, but I just think there's nothing better than a clean bathroom. So I'm just getting my J cloth wet now, and I'm just going to basically wipe that cleaning product into the surface of the bath. Clean the actually going to use the vinegar one this time because this has obviously got the mirrored finish. With my J cloth, and I'm just wiping that all out. And again, going in with my green towel, which I'm sure you've probably guessed by now, is now very damp. So I will use it to obviously finish buffing the surfaces in here, and then it goes in the wash because it's pretty much no use to me after this room. So, and then just going to pop this back with the nail brush, and then our mouthwash just sits next to the toothbrushes on the side of the bar. So I just always flush the trainer initially, just in case there's any residue toilet paper. And then I'm using my daily hibiscus shine thing, just spraying all the surfaces. I will use bleach. I've got a new bleach here, just to go inside the toilet, and I then use the toilet brush to scrub the inside of the toilet, which luckily never actually needs that much scrubbing. Now I'm just going to take my J cloth, and I am going to wipe over all of the surfaces. And then I just finish off with this, just around the rims of the bowl. Then I'm just going to use this, but we do also have the pink stuff, but I get bored of the pink stuff sometimes. So it's nice to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to actually do this kind of all in one. So I'm going to pop this away because I'm now done with it. I'm then going to use the bleach in the sink and then pop that away. And I am then going to take this out. I've got a new bath mat which just goes on the side of the bath. Just there. A new hand towel, which goes on the hand towel rail as well. And then I'm just going to use the white vinegar spray on the taps. And I'm going to use the hibiscus spray in the sink and then on the window ledge there. And then again, I take the plug out. I use the drain cloth to just buff all those products in. Obviously, if there's any toothpaste or anything else, soap scum or anything, then I'll just give that a really good scrub. I do the tap. And then I basically use the tap just to get rid of the majority of water. And then I rinse the J cloth. And I'm just going to now go up here and wipe this. Again, I always just tend to kind of wipe around the edges of the window in here because we tend to get quite a lot of spiders and cobwebs. Then just wipe over the tiles to the left of the sink. And then I use my towel to go in and dry off that surface. I've just knocked off a couple of stones from that ornament. So yeah, just use this, wipe over. Sometimes I do actually just go in with the old hand towel if that towel's too wet, which it is now at this point, and just dry over, because this is going to go straight in the wash, so to me it doesn't matter if it has products on it. But I always make sure if I'm going to do this that obviously the majority of product has either been washed off or wiped off, because there has been a couple of occasions where I have used the pink stuff paste and ruined a towel. All I need to do now is just wipe over the bin. So I'm just having to film on my phone because the battery on the camera actually died, which is really annoying, but such is life. So I've just finished cleaning the bathroom. I wiped the floor with a multi-surface spray cleaner and just the J-cloth as well. So that's all done in there. Just need to hoover, and then I like to shut the door so it's all done. And I like to light a couple of candles as well, which I only leave burning for like an hour maybe, and then I blow them out. So yeah, I'm gonna get on and hoover now. Everywhere is done up here, obviously, other than hoovering. And then what I'll do is I'll give you a quick overview once everything's done, just so you can see how nice and tidy it is. Hi guys, so it's a little while later now. I've actually just had lunch and put some more washing out on the line and let my brother's dog out as well. I'm just going to quickly show you the upstairs now that it's all done. So here are the lovely candles and the tripod. So I actually put one in the bathroom, so you can come with me in here. Just there. So this is the bathroom all finished now. So we've got the new bath mat, new face towel. That was the mirror that I was saying that I cleaned, and then I've just hoovered in here, washed all the floors, and as you can see it's all sparkly and clean. So I like to just shut the door just so that the candle can actually make the room smell really nice. Then this one here with the 2 wicks is actually from TK Maxx. It's the vanilla bean one, but this one goes in my room on the fireplace just there. I do actually keep an eye on them, so don't worry, I won't set fire to the flowers. But so this is my room all done now. So all finished. Clean bed in, which is obviously the best thing in the world. Out of my room, I actually leave this one on the landing here, and obviously I'll take that with me. So this is my little brother's room. All done. This is my office / beauty room. So when I work from home, this is where I work from. All lovely and tidy. This is my mum's room. And then this is the washing room, which, as you can see, I have added a big pile of washing that I got off the line too. So that's the upstairs, and now we have to tackle the downstairs. So I've hoovered the stairs already, which is why the hoover's just there. And obviously let's get cracking. So I'm just going to quickly show you what we've got to work with here. So this is our what we call snug, but it's essentially just a second lounge. But my little brother, he uses this as his gaming room. So as you can see, it's actually very tidy for once. So in here I'm going to again just use the products I used upstairs to polish mirror clean with the glass cleaner, wipe the worktops and wipe over the fireplace as well because bits fall down from the chimney, and then obviously hoover. So that's the snug. I wash all these floors, the lounge. Again, I'll just be polishing the window ledges, hoovering, and then that room's pretty much done. And the living room, again, I just need to plump up the cushions on the sofa, hoover in here, wash the floor, tidy up this area, and then I will again use the glass cleaner, the polish, etc. To clean all of this. And then I will save the kitchen till last because it's my favourite room to clean once it's done, but it's so messy at the minute. And then this is the porch, so again I just need to tidy up this bit here, wash the floors, hoover, polish the thing, and then there is a mirror that I'll need to clean as well. So downstairs is quite straightforward in the sense that, again, everywhere's done the same as upstairs, but there's just more surface area to clean down here. Just looking at the weather because it is meant to rain and I've got washing out on the line, and you can probably, oh, there's me not even, you can probably hear the dryer in the background as well. So I've got all the washing on the go, but I just hope it doesn't rain, or at least holds off, because I've got one more load in the washing machine that needs to go out. So we shall see. So yeah. Now, because the porch is quite small and there's nowhere to really prop you to show you what I'm doing, I'm just going to do one of those 3, 2, 1 transitions. So yeah. So simple but effective. So I'm just going to quickly use this moment to, let me, so I can actually see. The mop that I'm using is just this one. I think it's an Astonish one or an Asda one, not sure. But basically you have this pad on the bottom, which you can take off and put on and obviously pop in the washer. And then you have that bottle on the main stem where you put the detergent. I know a lot of people have the flash speed mops, but personally I think this is much better. One, the flash speed mops, you know, the replacement heads can be quite expensive, whereas once you've bought this mop, you've essentially got it, and you can buy replacement heads for it. So we've got a couple of spare ones, but obviously you can reuse it and wash it. I just think it's much better for the environment. It does the job. It's just as good in my opinion. So yeah, just basically pop some floor cleaner, so we just use this one, into the little bottle, mix with some water, and then away you go. So I've just mopped the whole way. I also just did the mirror in there, but as you can tell it's quite dark in that little bit, and again there's nowhere to prop you, so I just did that off camera. And now we're moving on to the lounge. Currently in the kitchen, as you can see, all this stuff here, it is a complete tip. So I cannot wait to show you that one, and I cannot wait to clean it because it is disgusting. I made myself a lunch for today and then the next 2 days for work. So that's why it's a bit of a mess. All nice and clean. Mop the floors, hoovered, and as you can see, this is the wood burner that I was talking about. So my room's above here, so mine's blocked up with the decorative fireplace. This one is open as a wood burner, and so is that one, but it's just hidden by the flowers, so we don't use this one as much. this one in here we use 6 months of the year pretty much. We'll do the utility and the downstairs bathroom and then we'll finish with the kitchen. Sorry to keep you waiting, but it will be worth the wait, I promise. So, typical. This is the utility room. So I've literally just opened that up because some of the drying's finished. So it's quite a lot going on in here, there is. So it tends to just be, I wipe the worktop, I clean the sink, that needs to go in the dryer. And then I mop the floors. That kind of tends to be it because these are all storage cupboards with obviously like cleaning products and stuff like that. And then this is like mum's stocking up for Christmas, our protein shakes, kitchen roll and stuff. So again, they're for Christmas, those juices. So it kind of tends to be quite a lot going on in here. So my main focus is just that. So here I'm just using the vinegar spray to wipe over the sink. I then used the bleach spray to wipe over the worktop, and then I folded up the drying that had finished in the dryer. Moving on to the downstairs bathroom, as you can see it's actually a wet room. So in here I just used again the vinegar spray and the hibiscus blossom spray to wipe over the bits of the shower screen, and then I also cleaned the rest of the bathroom using the same products that I used upstairs. Okay, so last but not least is the kitchen. So I will show you the before, the during and the after. So obviously these are products I'm still using. That's my washing up from lunch. That is my lunch. And sorry if you can hear the dryer in the background. And then this is all of my little bit of school stuff. So floor obviously needs a good hoover and mop up, and everything else just needs tidying. So I'll pop you on a time lapse and I'll check in with you in a bit. So as you can see here, I'm just starting off by doing all of the washing up. I did actually dry it all up as well, but I just thought that was boring to watch me dry things up that you can literally see in this shot. I then moved on to wiping the microwave with the glass cleaner, the toaster as well, just to buff the shiny mirrored surface. And then I used the bleach spray and the hibiscus daily shower, again because I really like the smell, to wipe over the work surface and the tiles. So here I'm just clearing the rest of the bits off of the table. I then take the Flash bleach spray and the hibiscus daily shower to wipe over the tablecloth on the table, and then I also use it to wipe over the chairs as well. So just to finish off in the kitchen, I wiped over the sink using the same products as I used in the utility, and I then took the mop that I used to mop the hallway to mop over the kitchen and utility floors as well.